am doing this impromptu live beading session just because I love beads, because I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this and this, and so I kind of want to just like finish this up, and I figured might as well just do like some impromptu beading. You know, you guys can see behind the scenes what I do and what it takes, things that you really don't see in the video. So I'm just getting some thread on my needle, and what I think I'm going to do is I'm adding these smaller, oops, here we go. So I'm adding the smaller bead here. I did the larger bead here and do the smaller bead here. So I'm actually going to come around the back to the front. I'll have a nice little tail, and then I'll just use these. So I'll do 1, 2, pick up a little red accent, 1, 2, come down here like this, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'll just come through the back here. There. And that way the drop will come down in the front, and then we can just tie this off in the back as such. And then of course in the tutorial I will tell you to bring your thread back down through the piece a couple times just to reinforce it. But these are sample pieces, so I'm not going to do that here. So now that we did that, the other thing we want to do is add a loop. Now in the video I'm going to do it here, but I think I'm going to tell people if you want to add here and add here, or do something where if you want to do a cubic right angle weave off of here, you can do that. But it really shouldn't matter too much with anything. So there's that one, and then I'll come around the back with the tail, and I think I'll do, I don't know really. The tail, whoops. Let's see, I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I will come back around here, and then there's the loop. But what we will do is we'll just come up here, and then we'll come back through the beads a few times. Just like this. There we go. And then I will take this, I'll come through here, and I'll just bring this around the back. I'll come out here. And then I will go ahead and just tie this one off. But of course in the video I will do a different one. And there we are. Okay, so our two pendants are made. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to I think I'm just going to bead the components so that way I have these ready for the YouTube tutorial. That way I don't have to bead those. Let me just see. Okay, so I have to do, okay. Alrighty, well, we'll put these little 15s off to the side. I'll bring my 11s. Okay. And then I'll get a long piece of string. I'm using Fireline. I always use Fireline. I like Fireline. And now I'm just gonna bead the components. So that way, so this is what you don't see in the YouTube video. You don't see this part. Sometimes I pre-bead sections off camera. Okay, let me make this more comfortable for me. And here we go. You'll see me do this in the video. I'm going to just do 2 pieces. 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. 14. Okay. I like to pre-count my beads ahead of time. That way I'm not stopping and counting or doing anything like that. It took me forever to figure out the bead pattern, like how I was, like how long I should make the, ouch, that really hurt. Okay. Hang on 1 second, guys. Let me, I beaded, oof, that was a bad, poke. Let me go get some alcohol. Okay. Just make sure that that's not. So I keep a little bit of alcohol because I do alcohol inks as well. So I am just dabbing. I've got a little pad here that I'm gonna use. It's one of those like little beauty things, and so I'm just gonna dip that in the fresh alcohol and then just put it on my finger because that was a pretty deep puncture. Oh, it looks like it's healed already. That's quick, but we'll just put some alcohol on it just in case. Youch, that was insane. Tis the life of a crafter. Okay, let's get back into it. Where am I? Here I am. Sorry about that, guys. I just wanted to make sure that my little puncture wound was clean there. Okay. Hi, Best World. Thank you. Hi, hi. Thank you very much. Sorry I didn't see your comment earlier. I had to take care of my little finger. I ended up getting a puncture wound on from the beading. But thank you. So in case you guys don't know, I have been beading for, I want to say, close to 20 years. My favorite is cubic right angle weave. It's my absolute favorite stitch. And let's see here. Oops. Really cannot bead here today. There we go. Come up and out the rondelle. There. Now that there's a couple rounds, it's a little bit easier to let me pull my thing up here so you guys can see a little bit better. There. Because I feel like I'm coming down on the beadwork. I want to make sure you guys could see my little bead mat. I'm on my little craft table today. I'm in my craft room. And it's a Sunday, just beading along. If you guys have any questions, if anybody's in here, or even if you're watching this video after the fact, please ask questions. I love answering questions. Right now, I am just beading the 2 components I'm going to need because I'm going to bead one of the components on the video, but the other 2 I don't need to do on video because once you do one, you can do the other 2. And then I'm just going to do this. And then once I bead on these rondelles, I'm going to do a 90-degree turn and then add on a few more. I can bead pretty quick too. Thank you, Best World. That's so sweet. I always try to give it my best. let's bead quickly here. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh boy, we're beading right along here. This is awesome. So these are one of my first lives that I really, I don't do too many lives here. I do it on the other platform, on TT over there. But I'm gonna start, I think, moving here to this platform here, because this is so much easier to work with. Okay, so we have 3 more units to go. And then we'll do our 90-degree turn. And then we'll continue doing the other. So I hope you guys are enjoying watching this. I wish I could have music like I could on the other platform, but if I go and post this video, then you guys, YouTube won't allow the music, so have to keep it with no music because of copyright stuff. So, and I could see that. I've got the sound of my air conditioner to keep me going. So then that's what we do, just like this. This is a really, really fun stitch. I really do like it very much. Once you learn it, it really is very simple. It's just a 3D right angle weave, except that you're doing it all at once. You can do cubic right angle weave by doing it flat and then zipping up the sides, but this is a lot quicker than doing it that way. But if cubic right angle weave is really hard, maybe I'll do a video on how to do that if you're going to do a small piece. Okay, we're our last one. And then we'll do a 90-degree turn. These are my favorite colors together. Doing the gold and the dark cyan color. Oh man. Sometimes, just sometimes, you will get a bead that has, I didn't realize, there we go. That bead may have had, because this is a coated bead, it may have had something stuck in there that I didn't realize in my first pass through. So I think we're good. I don't have to go through that bead again. So we'll just let it be. Unless I come back around and work my tail back through the piece, but I don't think I'm gonna go there. Okay, now it's time for the 90-degree turn. And if you check out my other videos, you can see that I teach you how to do that. I teach you how to do cubic right angle weave. I teach how to do a left hand turn, a right hand turn, a T, and a 4-way intersection. So if you want to learn cubic right angle weave, you can go there and that's how you can learn. Let me see here. 2, 3, up. Here. And now I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna come out the seed bead, but because these are loose and this is gonna be a corner, I kind of want to bring these together so they don't flop around. So that's 1, 2, 3, and back through 4. Now I'll come through the rondelle, and now we'll just craw up from here. Very fun, very easy. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we'll just do the same, except it's on the side. I don't think anybody's really in here, Best World. I think this is just an impromptu beading and one of my very first few lives that I do on here. So I probably don't have quite a bit of a live audience. I'm hoping that'll change though. I'm gonna start getting a schedule going so I can bead and do lives and, you know, just do some beading and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. I think there's only like 2 people in here. But thank you for being my cheerleading squad. I wonder if I'm gonna have enough string. I might not. I don't think so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need some string. That's all right. We'll just add some extra, and then I'll just make sure that I put more on my next component. Okay. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Because I also want to make sure that I have enough thread on the front and the back here, because eventually these pieces are going to have to get attached to one another. Let me tie this off, and then I'll get some more thread on, because I want to at least keep this much thread. That way it gives me some room to move and add the pieces together. So let me come down here. And I think what I'll do is, after I do these 2 pieces, I will go to the farmer's market and pick up some veggies. Ow, just poked myself again. 2, and then 1 more. So now I have to add on, that'll be enough. Okay. All right, and I should have, this is enough of a tail too. Alrighty. And our last little bead. Gonna try and get the beads to make sure they're clear and that they don't have any gunk in them, so that way they're easier to get the thread through. Okay. Now I don't need all that thread, so I'm going to cut off a bit of it right here. Okay. And now what I want to do is work in, so there's I want to work in this third piece when I had to add on. This is kind of like, I want to avoid doing this in the future, so I think I'm going to put on a little bit longer thread. And there we go. What time is it? 2:15. I'll do the second piece, and then I think, let's push you over there, and then maybe tomorrow I'll do the YouTube tutorial. I just released my Mayflowers bracelet last week, so whenever I finish this one, because I still have to edit and do all that, may take a little bit of, maybe another week or so, because I work a full-time job. There. Okay, so let's count, make sure. Looks good. Five, 10, 12, 13, 14. All right. I think now I put on a little too much thread. That's okay. Better to have too much than too little. All right, so we're just doing our second unit. Oh, what did I do here? Why does this have like 5? Hold on, I think I did something wrong with my round. Oh, I think I forgot to go through a bead. I went through too many beads. Okay, let's take this out. Let's try that again. There. Okay. There we go. Now it gets a little bit easier to handle now that there's a little bit more to hang on to. There we go. All right, let me, oops, I got a little knot here. See if I can take that knot out. Probably not. That's all right. We'll just continue to bead. Okay. Oops. This is just knotting up way too much here. Way too many knots. Yeah, there's a lot of knots here. I didn't think I can get any of them undone. I think they're just too... Normally I'm pretty good about getting knots out, but not this time. I'm gonna see if they'll go through my beads, because maybe if I keep beading, it'll work through the knot. Yeah, at least my, at least I can still get the thread through the needle, or the beads. I just may stop it here if I can't get through this knot. Which I can't do. There's just too many here. Yep, I can't. I'm gonna stop here and see if I can figure this out. Maybe cut something off, cut some of the string off. I don't know. But that's that. Thanks for being here, and I will see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.